Welcome. This is me reviewing my own positioning and marketing after having done the research into my commercial activity and performance and the commercial pillar of my business. This video you can watch perfectly well, like as a standalone. If at any point during the video you're thinking, I don't know what she's talking about, then it might be a good idea to read the accompanying newsletters. I will link to them underneath this video. Let's get into it. I'm going to look at my own website through the lens of two layers. One is the persona. Which actual living, breathing person am I addressing? And am I doing a good job at actually appealing to what is going on in their current reality? The pains, the frustrations, the needs, the desires. And the second part is overlapping, which is perception. How are they perceiving me? How am I perceiving their reality? And what is needed in that area to make them stop sabotaging themselves? Okay, here we go. First, I'm going into the lens of the person. Who am I addressing? So let's see, it's not clear from this part. I am getting some information about this. And then here we see every B2B tech scale up. Okay, so that's a sign of who I'm addressing. There's one issue with this. A tech scale up is a category. It's not a person, right? And I'm kind of like hinting at what their issue is. I'm hinting at what their underlying problem is and at their results. But what I see, and this is actually something that came up in sales conversations, that they're definitely afraid of spending marketing budget in the wrong way. So they are definitely looking at direction. Where do we go from here? But I think that this is all very generic still. Right, so let's see. This is about my framework. This is about their market. And the problem here is that from their point of view, I'm going into my point of view and what I deliver. Now, why is that an issue? Because A, it's about features. The problem is that my ideal client has made some really bad decisions in their marketing. What they ended up with is a lot of assets, output, PowerPoint presentations. My target audience usually isn't so keen on deliverables and assets and output. So I'm trying to sell output to people who hate output. Okay, so this is actually tying into the results that they're craving, and hey, there you go. This is actually what people are craving, not battle cards. Battle cards per se, those are like a way to get to results, but they're not results. Let's look at the perceptions lens, right? The problem I have with this is that no one at 2 a.m. in the morning wakes up sweating, punching their partner, saying, I know what the problem is. I'm only peeking through the curtains. We need to start ringing the bell. It's just, this tells me what kind of copywriter I am. I'm more like a novelist, yeah. So there's another thing that's going on here. This is getting closer to what my target audience is actually suffering from. But on my website is ask your buyers, ask your clients. The gap between what they want or you think they want and what they actually want. Asking the people, actual buyers. Okay, you know, let's be honest, ask your buyers. It sounds like a lot of work. It sounds complicated. It sounds unpleasant even. Like, how am I going to get them to say yes to an interview? I don't want to burden them with my problems. Okay. This actually sums up everything I do. Build on proof. Do everything in your sales and marketing that actually really is needed to do more of what you want to be happening. Interesting. This is really interesting. I know exactly what I need to do now. I'm really happy about reviewing my marketing at this point, and I thank you for following along. The valuable thing about it is that I now know exactly how what I'm seeing happening in my marketing and sales connects to what I'm actually doing in my marketing and sales, right? Because everything that's happening here has an impact on my conversion, my traffic. So the next step, and I invite you to follow along with that one as well, maybe you can apply what I'm doing to your own process and to your own context. The next step is to research, to find out what it is that I should be saying, what it is that works way better, how to actually go from what people are saying to me in conversations, both in sales and as in client conversations, and how to translate that into marketing and sales assets. So I invite you to follow along with that as well. It would be an honor to have you there.